Well, the Chicago Bulls know how to make it at least interesting, right? The Bulls find themselves up against the Cleveland Cavaliers 58-57 in the first half of this game, man. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, hosted by Haize, your number one spot for all things Chicago Bulls.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central Halftime Hangout. Hey, man, the Chicago Bulls have led this game all but 39 seconds. They've had the lead all but 39 seconds. In this game, have they held the lead? 21 minutes and 20 seconds. They have held the lead in this game. That's crazy. That's outright crazy. Is it the Chicago Bulls in this game? Now, here's the thing, though, right? The Cleveland Cavaliers look much more like themselves in the second quarter of this game. It's almost like they're playing with the food. The Bulls won the first quarter 29-24. The Cleveland Cavaliers won the second quarter 33-29. They went on an 8-point run there as well. So we'll see what the second half holds. The Cleveland Cavaliers could absolutely just come out in the second half and just put their foot on the necks of the Chicago Bulls. But this is an interesting game, man, because the Bulls went when you look at the second quarter of this game, for example, the Bulls opened up the second quarter with a 17-7 run, right? That happened between the opening of the second quarter to about 7 minutes and 41 seconds in. Then at 6 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter of this game, the Cleveland Cavaliers went on a 26-12 run to get it down to just one as far as the lead for the Chicago Bulls. So, it's been a game of runs. The Bulls opened up the game with an 8-4 run. The Cleveland Cavaliers marched back with a 6-0 run. Then the Bulls had a 14-4 run. And then the Cleveland Cavaliers ended the first quarter with a 10-7 run. And, so it is what it is when it comes down to that. But, shout out to this Bulls team. Somebody always stepping up. THT in the first half of this game, 6 for 9 for 14 points. He leads the Bulls in scoring. As a matter of fact, he leads all scorers right now in this game. Manas Busilis with 9 points. Kobe White with 10 points. He's 3 of 10 from the field. The Bulls have only shot 2 free throws in the entirety of this game. Both of those by Kobe White. Rebounding battle, we're winning 29-28. Assists, we got 19 assists on 26 made baskets. Turnovers, we only got 3 turnovers in this game. They have 6. So everything that really could go in the Bulls' favor has gone in the Bulls' favor so far. The Cavs are shooting the ball like shit. We're shooting the ball like shit. So those things have held true. Now, where the Cavs at, they've gone 9 of 11 from free throw range. So they have 7 more points from the free throw line than the Chicago Bulls, and they've gotten to the free throw line 9 more times than the Chicago Bulls as well. So, we got to see how that's going to continue to play out in this game. But hey, shout out to the Bulls for showing up, man. I told you THT can score when there's when he has to play as a high. I've said that all the time. If THC is able to operate as a high volume player, meaning that his usage rate is up there to where it's like some of the highest in the NBA, he's going to be able to put up buckets. But that's not how he scores, and that's not a good brand of basketball. THC is not a good basketball player, but he's having a good night tonight, and you got to give him credit. He's having a really good night tonight. Javon Carter's 1 of 4 from the field so far today as well. I laugh when Stacey King called THT. He's been calling him that for a while now. For a bad team with 6 players missing, I'm surprised. Yeah, it is what it is. The Cavs are playing with their food, though. Yeah, the Cavs are coasting maybe, because they have East sold up, but the Bulls are playing decently. Yeah, the Bulls are coming out there and attacking, man. Attacking. Can't be putting up stupid ass shots against a team like this for real. Yeah, I mean, all it takes is for the Cavs to wake up for sure. I'm liking Collins. He runs on fast breaks. Yeah, listen, Zach Collins as a big man is showing a lot, man. He's playing really, really well. Is Zach Collins? I love since he's been starting for the Bulls. He's been giving quality minutes, 8 points, 8 rebounds today as well. He doesn't turn the ball over a lot. You gotta love the way that he plays. I know the Cavs would eventually get going, but the Bulls should be winning by more. No, they shouldn't, because the Bulls are also shooting like shit. The Bulls are only shooting 42% from the field, from the entirety of the field, and 30% from three. Bulls shouldn't be up by more. Shout out to Vooch for sitting this one out. Lord knows he'd be getting blown. We be getting blown out right now with him out there. Disagree. With Evan Mobley not playing, I actually think Vooch should do pretty well. THT booty juice, and Delbert lives to be a troll, but he can't even do that right. Pat not even doing a live for this game here in the world of Hell's Kitchen right now. Man, listen. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is the type of game coming into this game. I would have taken the day off if I took days off. Y'all know I don't ever take days off, so it is what it is there. But this is definitely one that I would have looked in the calendar and been like, I think I'm okay. Garland scores 10 fast points. Yeah, Garland's gonna put him up. Well, THC is a great basketball player. He's only bad when you compare him to other NBA players. That's hilarious. Terry and Julian have to wake up. I'm not watching the game live, but I'm on a real app, and they need to step up offensively. They're not just the only reason Cleveland is in this game, though. I mean, you're asking two players that have never really been offensive players to step up offensively. Now, I do want to see them get more opportunity, but they've kind of always been the guys that they are offensively. Shout out to Javonte Green, bro. Hope he has a long career. Very underrated. Listen, I hope Javonte Green wins a title. Like, not that I say, like, I hate the Cleveland Cavaliers. I hate the city of Cleveland, but Javonte Green's there. I would love to see Javonte Green get a ring, man. Where's C-Dub and Steve-O and Bobby and them at? Probably protecting their peace, fam. Haize, you called. You said watch this game be a win with nobody for real. It's always some weird shit with the Bulls, man. That's just what you can always bet on. The Bulls are going to do some weird shit. It's just the way that it works. So you can't expect to win by missing a lot of shots and getting hardly any rebounds. Yeah, we need more from Dalen Terry and Julian Phillips and Javon Carter to win this game in the second half. Man, they are going to be the Cavs. I'll tell y'all what, they have a big chance to come out here in the second half of this game and just be like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and snatch this one and keep it pushing. The fact that Modest is getting to start and getting to shoot and find a way to play in rhythm, I'm happy to call that a seasonal positive. Not much to work with. Hey, I feel you, brother. I agree with that take. Javonte Green was one of my favorite Bulls. Yeah, me too. I really hope. I would love to see Javonte get a ring. Bring back Chandler Hutchinson? That's crazy. That's crazy. Garland, Trae Young, Fred VanVleet are the only small guards that can truly thrive in the NBA. I got to disagree with that. Donovan Mitchell, is he not considered a small guard? CJ McCollum has been putting up 20 on high efficiency most of his career. Like, I don't look at winning or losing as an individual player stat. I look at that as a team stat. But you can't say that they're the only small guys that are able to thrive in the NBA. I once smoked a black and mild with Javonte Green outside of the UC. That's crazy. They need to start throwing them up to Modest when he calls for it. Notice he calls for an alley-oop a lot. Yeah, no, they shouldn't, because Modest comes from a different, he never played in college. It's different. He thinks he can always get an alley-oop, and I think sometimes Modest doesn't understand the NBA athleticism. Yep, Chris Paul, definitely. TJ from the Pacers, TJ McConnell, definitely. Yeah, sometimes, listen, Delbert and Shea are very similar players, meaning that they sometimes they just be saying shit. There's all jokes aside, Sometimes they both just be saying shit. Cause that motherfucker Shade come through, be like, well, Bobby Portis, he always puts up 15-8 against the Chicago Bulls. And you look at, you be like, he put up 15-8 one time. Shay, I just got off work. I have not the last few days. Am I wrong for being done? I really, really hope we do not make the play-in. We're definitely probably making the play-in, bro. Like I don't see anybody between Toronto, Brooklyn, or the 76ers passing up the Bulls in the standings. I said this before. I think I said this over on Locked On. The Bulls literally could finish with less than 30 wins and make it in the play-in. Definitely make it in the play-in. EJ Dell looked like he poops it. What? That's some weird imagery there, brother. That's where your mind went to? That's what it went to? That's crazy. It's wild. If the Bulls win a title within the next 3 years, you should make the intro song a Denzel Valentine joint. Never. But first of all, if the Bulls win a title in the next 3 years, I need to ask, who did we pay off? Who did we pay off? Because there's no way in hell. The one thing we can all say is that Javonte never shortchanged us fans on heart and effort. That's a big fact. Big fact there. Beat the Hawks, lose to the Heat again. Very well could be. Kevin needs more men. Kevin who? Because if you're talking about Kevin Huerter, he's out injured. He's not getting any minutes today because he's injured. Are the Bulls better than the Jimmy Butler-less Miami Heat? Because if so, there goes a lottery pick. I don't think so. But all right, y'all, get ready to wrap it up. I'll be back post-game show, see how it goes. The Bulls can get an absolute ass kicking in the second half of this game, or they can keep making it interesting and actually pull this one out. Let's see what they can do. Love you guys. Go